First off, I want to start off by saying congratulations to each and one of my classmates. This is a big moment, and we've come so far just for this.
Every graduate here has a story and struggles that they went through, but we all knew that we must graduate, and we all worked very hard to get here.
For me, I've been in Vantage for a very long time, about 5-6 years. Been in it since I was in middle school. Every year, no matter what year it was, no matter what class I was taking, no matter which teacher, it's always been a wonderful experience, meeting new people, talking with either new teachers, old teachers, and just constantly learning.
When I started at Lakeside in 7th grade in the year 2017, I hadn't found much joy in school and I would rather skip since I didn't think it was useful to me. But I found out I was wrong. My first year here was my favorite year of school and I had so much fun while still learning and getting good grades. Of all my years at Lakeside, my freshman year was the most difficult because I was completely unmotivated due to problems outside of school.
I came to Vantage because I was struggling with feelings of inadequacy, feelings of anxiety, and feelings of isolation. As a kid, I moved about once a year, meaning that all my friendships, all my achievements, all my progress felt pretty temporary. Moving into middle school was another large shift in my life, which led back to these worries about impermanence that ultimately led to behavioral issues. At first, I thought that getting sent to Vantage was sort of an educational death sentence. I was worried that being removed from kids my age and that large swath of friends I had would mean socially, educationally, personally, I was pretty much doomed. But through the years I've learned this is entirely not true. Furthest thing from, really. Vantage is not a place to dump problem children to forget about them. It is a place that truthfully and honestly cares about everyone who enters that building. Nobody is left behind, and I'm incredibly grateful for that.
I came to Lakeside 4 years ago while still in placement. I started off with an attitude and didn't really have a care in the world about anything that included Lakeside. One night while I was doing my homework, I thought, what's the point in continuing school? I will never graduate. Eventually, I learned to appreciate the value of my education. I don't know really what changed, but something clicked and I wanted to have a chance to walk across the stage. Lakeside has taught me how to start caring about the importance of life and how much you really need the academics in life.
Almost 3 years ago, I was just a freshman, sophomore, no hopes or dreams. I was kind of just there, not knowing what to do with myself. And I landed myself here somehow. But I'm so grateful to be at Lakeside because I would not be who I am or where I am today. Everything in my life has built me up to who and where I am now. Although this is my 7th school that I've been to, this is the only school that really makes me feel like home, and I couldn't thank everyone enough for making it so warm and welcoming.
For me, my big thing is focus. I've always been bad at focusing. I've always been bad at sitting down for a long time to do one particular, let's say an essay, a project. And throughout the years, Vantage has helped me both calm down in doing work, calm down in my own life and social, so I don't have to motor mouth, as my family sometimes say. And they've helped me deal with my own individual problems that I have outside of school.
I've made mistakes in the past, but being here right now has shown me that anything is possible. I didn't think I'd like coming to a new school, but as soon as I walked in, I was welcomed by amazing people, and I was introduced to the greenhouse, and that was such a great experience.
I grew to be a more well-rounded person, one that was confident in their abilities, and one that knew that there was a whole world out there of people who care, despite what my anxious middle school self thought. All the way back in elementary school as well. These struggles were not the end of my life. In a way, they were the beginning. I know that they have changed me, but they have changed me for the better, not for the worse. I came to high school after my time at Vantage, unsure of what the future held for me, but from what I learned, the people I met, and the skills I made, I never was afraid. I was never worried. I was certain of my abilities, my capabilities, and trusted in the people around me.
Starting in my junior year was when things began to change for me. I began getting high honors each quarter in Student of the Quarter award, which made me feel great about myself. Everyone saw my progress and how far I had come from where I had started. Now I'm graduating and moving on to college to do greater things and hopefully help a lot of people along the way.
When I first came to Lakeside, I struggled with anxiety and depression. Unfortunately, I felt misunderstood at my home district, and they were unable to provide me with a small, nurturing environment like Lakeside. Coming to Lakeside was honestly a huge breath of fresh air. I was accepted here and I was making friends. The counselors, especially Michelle, a previous counselor that was here, helped me find myself throughout the years. Though it was a long journey to find my happiness, I can proudly say I found it.